Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something new happening in Brazil. It's about money. Millions of people there are paying for things in a new way. It is called BRICS. So let's learn what BRICS is, and let's see why it is so important.
So, let's think for a moment. How do you pay for things? Do you use paper money, or do you use a plastic card? Well, in Brazil, there is a new way to pay, and many people are using it. It is changing things a lot.
Okay, so our first question is simple. What is BRICS?
BRICS is a new way to pay for things in Brazil. The main bank of Brazil made it. There are two things to know about BRICS. One, it is very fast. The money moves in just a few seconds. And two, it is free. It costs no money for people to send or get money.
So, how do people use BRICS? It's very easy. They use it on their phones, or they can use it on their computers. You don't need paper money. You don't need a plastic card. It all happens right on the screen.
You might be wondering, are a lot of people using BRICS? Yes. Look at this number, 30%. This means that when people in Brazil buy things on the internet, almost 1/3 of them use BRICS to pay. That is a very big number, and it happened very fast.
All right, let's look at how BRICS is changing Brazil. It is not just a new app on a phone. No, it's much bigger than that. It is changing how all money works in the country.
Before BRICS, there was an old way to pay without cash. People used credit cards. You know, the plastic cards? That was the main way for a long time. But now there is a new way, and that new way is BRICS. And more people are choosing BRICS instead of credit cards.
This quote says it all, doesn't it? Now, the system is changing because of BRICS. It means BRICS is very important. It's not just one more choice. It is really changing everything about how people pay for things in Brazil.
Let's think about this. Before, the big credit card companies were in charge. Everyone used their system. But now things are different. The credit card companies must change. Why? Because now they have to work against BRICS, which is fast and free.
Okay, so the story of BRICS is not just about Brazil. It is bigger. It is part of a story for the whole world. It's about who will control money in the future.
This makes us ask a big question. Is BRICS only important for Brazil, or are other countries looking at what is happening?
Yes, other countries are watching Brazil very closely. And the United States is a little worried. But why? Well, when a country like Brazil makes its own way to pay, it has more power. It does not need to use systems from other countries, like the US, as much.
And this leads to another new idea. It is called BRICS Pay. It's like BRICS, but not just for one country. The idea is to make a payment system for a whole group of countries.
So what is BRICS? It is the name for a group of 5 big countries. They are Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. You can see the first letter of each country spells BRICS.
So what is the plan for BRICS Pay? It is to help these 5 countries buy and sell things to each other. And they want to do this without using the money from the United States, the US dollar.
New systems like BRICS and new ideas like BRICS Pay could change how money works in the whole world. It's not just about making payments easy. It's about who has the power over all the money.
So, we end with this big question. With new things like BRICS in Brazil and ideas like BRICS Pay getting bigger, who will be in control of the world's money in the future? It's something important for us all to think about. Thank you for listening.